एग्जाम में वो प्लूटोनियम की मेटलर्जी आया. आई हैव गिवन द रेफरेंस ऑफ साइंस रिपोर्टर सितंबर 1974 इन माय जो राइटअप जो मैंने लिखा था आंसर. तो मेरा कहने का मतलब है आजकल के बच्चों को स्पेशली एजुकेटर्स they should promote and inspire to read certain magazines like Science Reporter, Science Today, and luckily we have Vaigyanik Drashtikon with us. Tarun Jainji, he is doing an excellent job for Vaigyanik Drashtikon. तो मेरे हिसाब से ये हर एक स्कूल में कॉलेज में जाना चाहिए एंड पीपल शुड नो इट. इसी तरह से मैंने भी सपने देखे. अब्दुल कलाम साहब ने कहा था सपने देखो, इग्नाइट योर माइंड. देखा डॉक्टर भाभा, प्रोफेसर रमन, डॉक्टर वाडिया एंड so many other, Professor Shah and Dr. Saha, they were fellow of Royal Society. Yes, I was having a dream, and yes, I continued my efforts, and I have become fellow of Royal Society in chemistry. So I can definitely say, yes, I belong to the category of such people. Of course, not of that standard, but I belong to the category of such top scientists, 2% scientists of the world. तो मेन जो हमारे लर्निंग टीचिंग प्रोसेस के जो मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स होते हैं, दे आर नॉलेज, अंडरस्टैंडिंग, एप्लीकेशन, एनालिसिस एंड सिंथेसिस. So our knowledge should not be confined to knowledge. It should go ahead with application, then understanding, application, analysis, and synthesis. Okay, I will try to एटॉमिक एनर्जी के बारे में काफी कल भी लेक्चर हुआ था डॉक्टर एस के गुप्ता जी का, हमारी स्टॉल भी लगी हुई है. सो आई विल कंटिन्यू माय प्रेजेंटेशन इन ब्रीफ, बट आई विल डेफिनेटली से nowadays it is a golden opportunity to interact with so many scientists through Rajasthan Science Congress, वैज्ञानिक दृष्टिकोण हमारा है, and science reporter, and so many by one-to-one interaction also. So it is an excellent opportunity for the young scientist to see the dreams and materialize it. I'm happy to say, yes, I'm delivering this lecture from Dr. Abdul Kalam Hall, inaugurated by Dr. Abdul Kalam in this auditorium. Okay, so this is my topic in general. Okay. So this is my topic is short uranium concentration. Yes, Dr. Bhabha, his very famous quote, no energy is more costly than no energy. We require energy. Okay. Let it be solar, let it be hydrothermal, and wind energy, let it be any thermal power, any type of energy. Ultimately, we require energy. So, no energy is more costly than no costly. This is a very famous dialogue. Okay. Yes, it is very interesting to note that uranium, they have got two types of balancing. Uranium-4 and uranium-6. These are in primary minerals, mainly insoluble in water. Secondary, in the form of hexavalent form, highly soluble in water as uranyl ion. So under different pH and oxidizing conditions, these secondary minerals are soluble in water. UO2, actually, it is a linear polar ion. It maintains its identity even in secondary minerals. This is very interesting to note. So naturally, main use of uranium as a fuel in the nuclear reactor. But there are different type of survey, radiometric survey, soil survey, finally drilling. So for hydrogeochemical survey, yes, this is the best survey part by which we can delineate the areas of interest for further detailed uranium exploration. So it is essential for reliable determination of uranium concentration levels in water. And moreover, in addition to that, it has been shown that it has got nephrotoxic effects also. It affects kidneys, etc. So main is water samples, they are easy to collect, large area can be covered quickly, less expensive, samples are easy to analyze in the field conditions. We can predict the different rock types of the area which is soil covered especially. So of how these are comes. These acids are derived from vegetation, humic acid, plant materials, animals, they decay and produce humic substances. These are humic acid, fulvic acid, colloidal materials such as clay particles, carbonate and bicarbonate derived from atmospheric CO2, various cations and anions released from the rock with which the water has been contacted. Therefore, analysis of uranium for major cations and anions gives a clue of dispersion of these constituents and their controlling factors. आपने देखा जो पानी होता है, कहीं का पानी खारा होता है, सॉफ्ट वाटर, हार्ड वाटर. अब सॉफ्ट वाटर, hard water, naturally hardness. Hardness is mainly temporary hardness, permanent hardness. Temporary hardness is simply due to bicarbonates of calcium, magnesium. We can simply boil the water. Yes, these are precipitated as calcium carbonates, etc., and they can be filtered, removed. But permanent hardness is because of the bisulfates of calcium, magnesium. So there are other methods to remove such hardness. So you say major cations में calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium, chloride, sulfates, likewise. So these are. In addition to that, there are the trace elements also. For example, cobalt, nickel, zinc, iron, vanadium, and uranium also. So we are measuring uranium by laser fluoroscopy, pH by pH meters, total dissolved salts. आपने देखा घरों में आरओ लगे हुए हैं, तो छोटा सा पेंसिल टाइप एक आता है पीडीएफ मीटर, and we can immediately, yes, we can call it, this is the total dissolved salts concentration. Calcium magnesium by EDTA partition, sodium potassium by flame photometer, and carbonate bicarbonate by saturation, sulfate by visual percutimetry. This is a mobile geochemical laboratory. We people are going to remote areas for hydrogeochemical survey program. Different instruments they are fitted in this laboratory. This uranium analyzer from Canada. It is used for uranium determination. Our DAE, Atomic Energy, especially RR Center for Advanced Technology, yes, they have contributed for the development of this type of instrumentation, and yes, fabricated at RR Tech Indore. This is another mineral size. Only केवल 2-2.5 किलोग्राम का है, लेकिन we can go and take measurements with the field. Within minutes, we can determine the uranium concentration in water. So it is a field technique as well as laboratory technique for uranium. So mainly laser-based technologies. As I told you, it is easy to do it, easy calibration. This was initially it was from Canada. So main it is using nitrogen laser as a excitation source. So main advantage, extremely high sensitivity. We can determine ppb level, parts per billion, and triple selectivity. Uranium fluorescence measurement has triple selectivity, excitation wavelength, fluorescence wavelength, and also lifetime of the excited state. So it's a three aspects here. These are very important aspects. RAPs. You can also apply in all type of conditions. Any methodology, any procedure. For example, RAPs means there should be reliability, accuracy, and high precision. Applicability, we can apply to different type of sampling metrics. And yes, wide application in entire nuclear fuel cycle. Practicability, inherent high sensitivity, high PQ. PQ means performance qualification. There should be consistency of signal response. It means highly reproducible. Yes, it has got high PQ, performance qualification. Another is simple, rapid, direct, easy calibration and operation, eco-friendly. Nowadays, there is more emphasis on eco-friendly. Method should be green method. It should not generate analytical waste. Okay, high sample throughput and literally a green methodology. Nowadays, modern LED fluorometer, nitrogen laser has been replaced by LED. आपने देखा घरों में LED लाइट लगती है. So these LED lights can also be pulsed. इनको pulse कर सकते हैं. Similar to here, also the laser has been replaced by LED. Modern LED fluorometer. Main advantage है, it is more useful for uranium examination. We believe that miniaturization will induce a revolution in analytical chemistry and all other that which are current electronics. आपने देखा अब मोबाइल में हम लोग पहले तो खाली मोबाइल फोन के लिए यूज करते थे. Nowadays we can communicate also. WhatsApp message, photo transfer, email transfer. We can search the literature. We can download. There are so many. It is a revolution in nuclear industry. Likewise, there is a revolution in every field. Let it be medical science, let it be analytical science, let it be in all the fields. This is the instrument LED fluorometer replicated. This is a major contribution by R.R. Kettendorf, atomic. So LED fluorometer, they are quantum-age, they are marketed into quantum-age in India. Main emphasis should be given on human error. Human error. Best example, identity. So, first of all, identification. हमको identify करना है, भाई errors कहाँ होती हैं, क्यों होती हैं, and how to take care of. So, experience is a wonderful thing. It enables us to recognize a mistake when we make it again. So, ultimately, we have to maintain SOPs, standard operating procedure. Main best example to minimize human errors are recipe of cake, railway timetable, food prepared by mother, our report card. अब आपने ध्यान से देखिएगा, आप घरों में आपका मम्मा मदर जो खाना बनाती है, कितना पेशेंस के साथ में खाना बनाती है. ज्यादा नमक नहीं होना चाहिए, मसाला जलना नहीं चाहिए, ऑयल भी कम हो, एवरीथिंग. एंड जब हम खाना खाते हैं अपने मदर के हाथ का खाते हैं तो हम कहते हैं वाह मजा आ गया. मुझे याद है आई वाज इन जमशेदपुर टाटानगर, एक फाउंटेन था वहां पे. तो स्कूल के बच्चे विजिट करने आए थे, तो उनमें 3 लड़कियां थी. तो एक ने फाउंटेन देख के कहा सुंदर, सेकंड टोल्ड अति सुंदर, थर्ड टोल्ड अत्यंत सुंदर. तो वास्तव में कुछ भी आप काम करें, ये जो काम है इट शुड नॉट बी कन्फाइंड टू द कैटेगरी ऑफ सुंदर. सुंदर, अति सुंदर, अत्यंत सुंदर. अब जहां अत्यंत सुंदर की हम बात करते हैं, देयर इज नो लिमिट. यू कैन मेक इट टू एनी लेवल ऑफ अत्यंत सुंदर. ओके, तो ट्राई टू मेक एवरीथिंग एज अत्यंत सुंदर. ओके, तो एक्चुअली जैसे कि मैंने बताया वाटर सैंपल की एनालिसिस बहुत आसान होती है, लेकिन एक्चुअली वास्तव में देखा जाए तो ऐसा नहीं है. क्यों कि इसमें पहले तो सैंपल वाटर सैंपल कलेक्ट करना है, बाद में टाइम इंटरवल बिटवीन वाटर कलेक्शन एंड एनालिसिस. दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट. थर्ड इज मेथोडोलॉजी एडॉप्टेड. आपने देखा होगा पानी को हम ग्लास में ले लें, कवर कर दें, दूसरे दिन हम देखते हैं इसके ऊपर लेयर आ जाती है. लेयर, चाय कप में चाय होती है, थोड़ी देर रखने के बाद में उसमें लेयर आ जाती है. इसका मतलब क्या है? द एक्चुअल कंटेंट दे हैव चेंज्ड विद रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम इंटरवल. सो हियर द सेम थिंग इज देयर. These are very important parameters just to have the reliability of analysis and to know the real composition of water. Okay, sampling, time interval, and methodology adopted for uranium analysis. So there was a recent publication by scientists here, they told there is a large scale uranium contamination of groundwater resources in India. Yes, everyone must panic. In 2018, I have gone through such publication, and later on there was one editorial also. साइंस रिपोर्टर के एडिटर ने एक एडिटोरियल पब्लिश किया, उन्होंने यस वाटर स्केर्सिटी इंडिया ग्राउंड वाटर क्राइसिस एंड एडिटोरियल इन साइंस रिपोर्टर. आई हैव गॉन थ्रू सच पब्लिकेशन एंड आई फाउंड ये जो बेसिक फंडामेंटल चीज मैंने बताई है, सैम्पलिंग, प्रिजर्वेशन एंड एनालिसिस, दीज थिंग्स दे वर नॉट करेक्ट. मोरओवर there are some correlation drawn, they were incorrect, misleading. So I have raised my comments and published in the same journal comments of large extent in the same journal of American Journal. Likewise, uranium is here unwarranted. It was published in Science Reporter. So our purpose is not to create panic among the public, but to go through the in general available groundwater is a high TDS, high total dioxide. स्पेशली ये हॉट एरिड रीजन्स है जैसे राजस्थान, पंजाब, हरियाणा, गुजरात एंड सो ऑन, एंड इट naturally is not suitable for direct delivery per se. So without a doubt there is a scarcity of potable water and decline in the groundwater table, but it should not be linked with uranium contamination of groundwater, which is incorrect. अब देखा जयपुर में पानी आता है, बिसलपुर डैम का पानी आता है. ओके, so now I will come to mitigation technology. How to remove uranium? So with the advancement technology and the perfection achieved in water purification of potability using reverse osmosis, including treatment of saline water, defluoridation. Defluoridation is developed by National Environmental Research Institute, NIRI, Nagpur. इसमें क्या है, जब डिफ्लोरिडेशन करते हैं फ्लोराइड रिमूवल के लिए, ये जो राजस्थान के एरिया है, पंजाब, हरियाणा, यहाँ पे फ्लोराइड है. अब फ्लोराइड जो है, ये जब हम कैल्शियम फ्लोराइड को रिमूव करते हैं, इट इज अ वेरी गुड co-precipitant of uranium also. So with respect to time interval, there are large variation. It is very difficult to determine the true value of uranium in water content. Likewise, I have seen there is a dissolved organic carbon in water. If the water is, say, the temperature of the water is raised to say 10 or 15 degrees Celsius, there are changes. Okay, 5 physics separation is there, and flocks of organic carbon is settled down, and it absorbs uranium. So I found, in addition to fluoride, the dissolved organic carbon, yes, it also plays a vital role in the exact reliable determination of uranium with respect to time interval. Okay. Tanka system, everyone knows it. Cheddar airport जो फोर्ट है, जितने भी फोर्ट है, वहाँ पे तंका सिस्टम है. So used to collect. So India has a wide range of ecological regions, ranging from dry cold to tropical mountains. The defluoridation technique removes fluoride and also uranium is present. Calcium is a very good co-precipitant of uranium. Tanka system में काजरी, Central Arid Zone in Jodhpur, they have developed certain techniques for the preparation of this Tanka system, where जहाँ पे बैक्टीरिया वगैरह डेवलप नहीं होते हैं. Yes, we can preserve rainwater harvesting. So ये विकिपीडिया में भी दिया गया है. Okay, so in view of continuously growing demand for drinking water, there is a need for strict compliance to structure the building for rooftop harvesting of groundwater. So I would like to say the role of science teacher, educator is most important and challenging to teach the ethics, honesty in making observations, and the conclusions drawn based on basic fundamental concepts taught in graduate, postgraduate classes. So theory and practical. हमेशा जो आपका BSc MSc में है, whatever theory you read it, try to do some practical also. How to record observation. याद है बायोलॉजी टीचर ने बोला ये पानी है, पानी गंदा था, बोले इसको टेस्ट करना है, इसने उंगली डाला, ये डाला उंगली और इस उंगली को भीतर इसको नहीं, इसको बच्चों से बोला यू ऑल्सो डू सच एक्सपेरिमेंट. बच्चों ने देखा गंदा पानी है, इसको कैसे डालना, तो उन्होंने ऑब्जर्वेशन नहीं देखा, टीचर ने ये इंग्लिश डाला और इसे इंग्लिश को टेस्ट किया. I wanted to say need of just observation, how to record observation and literally and your interpretation. First thing, how to minimize error. Error पहले तो identification. आपको identify करना है तो minimize करेंगे. First to identify the error. Then to minimize. How to minimize that? It is very important here. So the role of all these steps. It is mandatory that everyone should learn and update in knowledge. No one is perfect. Human errors may happen, but to identify any error and to rectify the bias is a great challenging job. This is how the development of science education takes place. All these steps will be useful for improvement in science education for sustainable development of our country. So we, the scientists, love, appreciate, accept the challenges for sustainable development with pride, passion, and perseverance. If I may be permitted, I'm going to say there is a good opportunity. There is a Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan 21-22 is going on. All school children from 6 to 11, they are inspired, encouraged to take part in such exhibitions also and enroll themselves. तो मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है अपने भाई बहनों जितने भी आपके हैं जो साइंस टीचर्स हैं they should kindly take part in such type of it's a golden opportunity. विद्यार्थी विज्ञान मंथन and these are some references. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, welcome. Any question? Okay, my email is there, WhatsApp is there.
Thank you, sir. The next speaker for this session is Dr. Dilip Sharma. May I request Dr. Sharma to take his seat on the dais. I would like to invite Professor Y. K. Vijay to welcome Dr. Dilip Sharma.